Namaste everyone. In today's video, I wanted to speak about the full moon for this month. So for June 2022, it's the 14th of June, that's the full moon, at least in where I'm living. But the energies of the full moon is 2 days prior to the full moon and 2 days after. So altogether, within that 5 days, you can utilize that full moon energy. My name is Priya. I'm very passionate about sharing positivity and empowering others to live their life to their fullest. We're all creators. We have the capability to create a life the way we want. So let's make it beautiful together. Let's dive in. So today's topic is about full moon, and every month I try to give some sort of information about that month full moon and how you can utilize it. So for the month of June, at least in Native America or North America, the full moon is called the strawberry full moon. The natives called it strawberry full moon because this is the time they gathered strawberries. This is the time strawberry was growing, and by end of this month they were able to get more strawberries. They were able to pick more strawberries. So that's hence where the name came from. But there are other parts of the world where they might label it differently. Like for instance, in Europe, they called this the honeymoon because many people back in those days got married in June, and Roman goddess named Juno is also derived from that. So therefore it's called honeymoon. So whatever it is, technically it's the full moon of June, and what you should be doing is that usually during full moon time, people tend to be a little bit nervous about it because they think a lot of things could be triggered, their emotions get triggered, and sometimes they encounter conversations or challenges that they wish they didn't have to face. So some of the things that you can do is really avoid the triggers. So if it's the people that are triggering you, if it's the environment that are triggering you, whatever is triggering you, avoid that during this time so you don't need to be fearful of it. But at the same time, the specific June, it's bringing a lot of uncertainty, especially about the unknowns. So most of us when we have to deal with the unknowns, we look at it as a challenge, or if it's not a challenge, we look at it more as because it's unknown, we are scared of it because we don't know what to expect. But instead of doing that, this month, actually get out of your comfort zone and whatever that uncertainty is, face it. Because when you actually face it, you won't have that fear anymore, because it's only fearful when you don't know what it is. But whatever it is, get out of your comfort zone and try something new. If it's something that you usually don't do, do it anyway this month, and just get out of your comfort zone and just start doing things that you normally wouldn't do, but you wanted to do, but you're fearful of it because you don't know how the outcome will be. But instead of just staying in that whatever comfort zone you're in, get out of that comfort zone and try things new this month and see where that takes you, because sometimes the opportunities out of your comfort zone. And so when you take that leap, when you take that faith in trying something new, there's actually a lot of opportunities that comes your way, and it will be for greater good. So instead of being fearful of the uncertainty, face it. That's my message for this video. Other than that, what you should be doing is really focusing inward. Usually for new moons, that's when you try to do something new. You try to write things that you want to manifest, and you start something new. With the full moon, it's about blooming whatever you have already been sowing. So it's whatever you've been reaping, basically. It's whatever you sow, you reap, right? So whatever you sowed, you should be reaping at this point. And if not, then just focus on connecting with the higher energies. Full moon is a very powerful energy, and if you have your own practices during this time, make sure you consistently do it every month. If you don't try something new, there's so many things out there. You can speak to whoever you're following. You can speak to you can read books on it, or you can simply follow some videos on YouTube as well. But make sure you practice with caution, because you have to listen to your body. Sometimes things are out there on the internet, and if you don't have proper guidance, it might not be beneficial for you. It might do more harm. So whatever you're doing, just research on it and practice it. Something that I simply do is moon salutations is a great way to connect with the moon energies, especially on full moon. So during the full moon, especially if you can see it, even if you can't see it at night, just you know, if the clouds are covering it at night, just do some moon salutations, how many ever you want. You can do 11, but that's just a set of number, but how many ever you want. You can Google moon salutations and you'll see the method to do the moon salutations. It's similar to sun salutations, but slightly different. It starts out on the opposite side, and there's a few alterations to it than the sun salutations. But that's one way of connecting. The other way is doing meditations and listening to some moon mantra. I listen to Grandmaster Akshar's moon mantra. It's very powerful. I just put it on and I listen to it during full moon time, even just for 5 minutes. You don't need to put it on forever. Just like listen to a few minutes that you have. It's a great way to connect to the moon energy. And when you connect to the moon energy, it's not about, you know, asking for things, but just really connecting your soul energy with the higher energy up there, and things will start aligning when you start connecting with the higher energies. And so therefore during full moon time, you don't need to be asking for your wishes. You can, there's nothing wrong with it, but rather connecting with the higher energies and letting things, being open and being receptive, letting things come to you and be aligned to it. That's a great way to connect with the full moon. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please click the like button, share this with others as well. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification button, as I'm very determined to creating weekly videos for you guys to empower you to live the best version of you. Until then, namaste.